There are two types of EQ. There are those that cut and shape frequencies, high-end frequencies, low-end frequencies, and they do a job, and you can get those pretty much in every stock DAW. Like in Ableton, you've got the EQ8, and then there's another type of EQ where things just sound good. And these types of EQs are usually analog emulators from the 70s, the 80s, when the best analog EQs existed. Now, the one I've been using for a few years now, and I think it does as good a job as any analog emulation, is the Soundtoys Sie-Q. This EQ is so good that it's really hard to make anything sound bad. So when you use it, it feels like all the hard work has been done for you. It has this intelligent design, so its frequencies and curves, they're carefully chosen to make things sound good no matter what. And this clever design translates really perfectly to tracking and mixing records. So from a full mix to a track mix to the submix to vocals, guitars, drums, this EQ helps you basically get the sweet spot without any hassle. So you get an airy top end with the super smooth high band, or you can accentuate or tame mid-range details with the switched mid band. You can carve out some space or add some rich bass with the low bands, and you can push the drive control to recreate the color of the original EQ hardware. So let's take a listen to how it sounds. Now, I've made this song called 40 Miles Away, and I put an EQ on the master track, but I've also put an EQ on the bass track. So let's just take a listen to just the bass track, and you can see the Sie-Q is not active at the moment. We'll just take a quick listen to it by itself. Now let's just add the Sie-Q on top of that. And now we're going to increase the low, and you hear how it's sort of this richness pulls through. And you've got these two mid-range bands. And you can change the frequencies like this and the amount here. And if you want to add some high on the high end, it's taking it to an extreme, I know. And then you've got this drive button that just really pushes some saturation through. Now let's just do the mix together. So that's pretty cool, and where it works really well for me is also on the master. So it's got a couple of really good presets on the master. There's one called Clarity and there's one called More. I guess you'll see by clicking on More what it does. So it increases bass, some mids, some highs, and it keeps the drive by itself. We'll listen to it without the EQ. This is a master on the EQ. And now we'll just try the More preset. Now, if it's too much, you can just dial back some of the frequencies. And increase the drive a bit. So I guess you need your headphones on to really hear the difference, but it makes a massive difference. And let's just try the other preset called Clarity, which I think is really cool. Now, Clarity reduces low end and makes it kind of a sheeny, sort of higher end sound. So let's just take a listen. So basically it depends on the type of song that you have. So in this particular song, I like More better than Clarity. But I'm telling you that the thing looks so simple, but it actually is super, super powerful and sounds great.